Okay, we are back at it with the yearly Super Blitz Arena, and out of the set of games, this one is probably my favorite that I played because of the strength of competition, and I got one of those lines that I find very interesting. So let's jump right in as we get an Alekhine exchange variation, and I've always leaned towards C takes d6, but if you study the foremost expert in the world on the Alekhine, Grandmaster Alexander Bortnick, he plays E takes d6. But I think it's mostly a matter of taste and your risk assessment, because E takes d6 is quite solid. But we went along with this, and as discussed in a previous video in this series, this is the main line of the exchange. So my opponent is not missing a beat here, and I play bishop f5, which is my recommended move in this position in the Alekhine Defense, the Dark Knight Rises course, only on Chessable. And my opponent, with 2 seconds thought, played g4. So he had clearly seen this move, and I believe in my course I recommended bishop d7, but I get tired of playing the same things over and over, and I decided to go with bishop c8. And after bishop g2, like the engine's such a fan of playing these early knight c6 lines allowing d5. I'm not. So I play e6, and after d5, we get an interesting position where white definitely has a small plus, but there's a lot going on here. And it's not completely clear how easy it is, just simply slowly improve. I've got a coiled spring though, and especially in a blitz game, I can improve without much difficulty. Knight c6. And after h3, already this one solidifying move has given me just enough time to start seeking some counterplay. b6 is how I should go, where black should be completely fine. I go knight f6, bishop d7, and I'm looking to probe. I definitely see this as a critical idea, but being me, I'm doing a lot more preparation first. And in the meantime, with knight a5, we're looking at the potential of either dropping into b3, and if the pawn pushes, in some variations, dropping into c4, finally getting in b6. And it's amazing how quickly things can fall apart. Knight e8, I get my critical square, and then quickly trying to preserve the bishop. Already, that's all she wrote. Now it is a trade down job. Let's get that. Just how beautiful is black's harmony now. Don't be afraid. Now, improve, knight e5. Let me say, would you like to trade? And I thought I was getting too fancy here, but I did see this line. Takes. And we get out with knight d4. Now, we accomplished one of those micro goals when you're up material, trade down. Let's continue the process. He definitely goes for the best version of trading down, which doubles the pawns. They're not as effective to be pushed now. h5. Gotta love opening up the king's position. And starting to finish here as soon as the edge was taken. Not giving much in the way of counterplay. Got to worry about that passer, so let's go ahead. Get rid of that guy. Now, probably rook c4 is best. But 24 seconds, 9 seconds. I think I'm probably just playing fast to pressure the opponent, but leaving not much in the way of choice. Slow, steady stuff. And with 1 second, I go ahead and play rook takes h3, as it is good enough. And that's it for this one, with a very interesting line in the exchange variation of the Alekhine. And this one, C takes d6 in general, I feel it is more volatile and interesting. So I like it for blitz and playing it against low-rated players. E takes d6 is the more solid variation, as can be seen in the games of Grandmaster Boarding. In my book on the Alekhine, I cover both because variety is the spice of life, and I like readers to play according to their style or on what they need in the tournament situation.